on the FAA weather cams, if you're just tuning in. Some would say that this is part of the Nibiru system. This is the Wolf Creek Pass right here. This object, whatever it is in the sky. It's, if you say, well, it's just reflection, it's reflecting that which is in the sky. That's what it's doing. There's something in the sky. There's great change that's coming to the earth. And this thing, this is the south-facing camera, Wolf Creek Pass. You can see the timestamp on it. It's 12:32. We're going to look at this because it is showing up very good. Let's check this out, you all. Look at it. And you can see that there is a plane up there. Ooh, I hope I don't get stuck in this one thing. Hey, Applebrooks, honey. Hello, y'all. Welcome. 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 Yeah, we can see it really good. This is great. Look at it moving across the sky. Look at the holes in it. There truly is something going on. There's something going on other than the elections. That's a certain. That is absolutely certain. And we can see it. Wow. I have not seen it this clear for a long time, y'all. This is in Colorado. Right here, Wolf Creek Pass on the south-facing camera. It is bright. It is amazing. Y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. We can look at it. I wish we could get this filter. Let's see how this filter might make it more vibrant. Oh, yes, you are. We want to make it pop. We want to make it pop out. How is it? Does it look better if it's popping out with the color on it? I think it looks pretty cool like that. It does. There is something truly up there. Even when I took some images with my cell phone yesterday, there is an object up there. There's a big object like that, and there's a smaller object too. The kind of rainbowy is what they are. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. And you can see the timestamp on it up here. It's 14:16 at the Wolf Creek Pass on the FAA weather. In Colorado, we can see it. Yeah, I really like it. Man, we got a really good image. If this camera's really good, is that a telescope over there? Do you think that is a telescope over there on that hill? Or it's just like I don't know what that is. What is that over there? Just the peak of a hill? I don't know, but I can tell you something right now. That right there is, that's massive. I really do believe that it's gotten bigger over the years. Do y'all think that this has gotten bigger over the years? If you've looked at the Wolf Creek Pass, and I know we had the Final Days lady, she would do these all the time. But it looks like it's gotten a lot closer, is what it looks like. Oh, my goodness gracious me. A hologram. Is hologram Gina Soul? Is hologram Gina Soul? You know, there is a theory about the holographic universe. There really is. There's a theory about the Matrix. There's a theory that we live in the Matrix. Everything's a hologram. But a hologram has a lifespan of 50 years, according to science. Let's look at this, Shua. This is wild. This is a really good image. What was I going to look at? I was going to pull this up and look at something different, but I thought, no, I'm going to come over here to the FAA. To the FAA camera. It's right below the sun. Look at that. And as it rotates, you can see that these circles are definitely, they're not staying in the same place. They're changing too. It's like rotating up there in the sky is what's happening. Yeah, it is very beautiful. Look at the planes. There would be no reason for the planes to be flying by. Truly, there wouldn't be unless there was something up there in the sky. But they do. They make their way. Wow, my goodness. Look at that. That is massive. Oh, let's see what it looks like in the inverted mode. I do have a fascination with the inverted mode. Wow. That is wild. This thing is like out of this world is what it is. Are we going to pop it? We can pop it. We can make it pop out and get the color on it. We can. This is the south-facing camera Wolf Creek Pass in Colorado. You can see the sun is going down. It's 1523. Actually, it hasn't even went down. Look how massive it is compared to the landscape. If we come over here and we look at, oh, look at the foot of this right here, peak. It's 11,910 feet. Do you all know what that is? Was that a tree that got cut down? Is that what they say? There is some theories about there are gigantic trees and they're not just like devil's, whatever that thing is. No, there's like something going on. That would be massive. Look how big it is compared to it, you all. It is really cool. Let me look at that. You just like to say thank you, X, and please be good from Britain. It's an old tree. So if there were giant trees, there had to be giants roaming the land. They could be bigger than we realize. Let's look at this shoe. Look at it. It's a wonderful color. It is. Let's look at it all in its wow. This is wow. You know, does anyone have a theory about how come it has all these circles on it? What's the theory? Because some of these circles, they look like they have some kind of lights coming from them too. They do. Some people say that Nibiru is a ship. It's the Devil's Tower. That's what I was thinking about, the Devil's Tower. Thank you, Barbara. I've been there. I have. I've been around that area or something like that. I know there's one out west, and I've seen it a few times. It's the giant tree stump. Yeah, it's massive. Look how big that is compared to the tree stump. It's even greater than that. Reflection of the earth something. But these things are continually moving. The circles are rotating. This thing up here in the sky is rotating. Look at that. It's even getting more. Wait, I just had a theory pop into my mind right now. I did. You know the donut-shaped UFOs? Because there are donut-shaped UFOs. What if these are donut-shaped UFOs also up there in the sky? That just now popped into my mind. Because we know around the sun that there has been documentation of donut-shaped UFOs. And some of those, they kind of look like silver dollars and stuff around the sun too. On one of the NASA's product that has been discontinued. Oh, this could be big donut-shaped UFOs also. That was just popped in my head. Gina, honey, you got a lot of stuff popping in your head. Well, that just popped in my head just staring at it right now. But you see they got a little bitty hole in them, but they got them light coming from it. April 8 eclipse, when the run. Oh, I don't have time to sit and research anything I share. I really don't. I'm so busy living. But I'm glad you saw it. Whatever it is that you saw, I hope it was something good that was picked up. Because not everybody's going to see the same thing and not everybody's going to be drawn to the same thing. But there are some people who are going to see something and say, wow, I found this, which is really cool. Okay, it's at 12:42. Look how nice it looks, you all. And how can this, let's think about this. How can this, is that thing going straight through it? Yes. Look at that. You just tuning in. Welcome. Somebody got trouble by our Apple Brooks, honey. Sorry. Yeah. That's okay, you all. We got it. That's why we got our Apple Brooks, honey. That's right. To keep us safe and like a nice, healthy chat. You all really do like how that is coming out on here. It looks really good. This is on the FAA weather cam. Some say this is a Nibiru. Some say this is part of the planetary system up there. There's a lot of people who study specifically a binary system or something. They got all the info on it because that's their main subject. We are all over the place on this channel, but I do like coming to here because this has something to do with the sky too. Yeah, it is massive. It is totally massive. It's underneath the sun showing up on here. If you're just tuning in, y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. Yes, the Planet X is supposed to be a planetoid, a large ship. See, we got some information coming in right now from Angela. Patricia Corey in her book talks about it. A large ship. Okay, so we've heard about that. A large ship. There are different theories. There truly are. Some say this is wormwood. Do you think it's wormwood? Because I don't know, because that thing is massive. I know that some of the stars in the sky, they're big and round too, but they don't look like this. Absolutely, they do not look like this. Sometimes it looks like a cell, some kind of cell or virus or something in the sky. Yeah, that's great. We can see it, you all. This is the south-facing camera on the Wolf Creek Pass. Is this too close, you all? Because that's what I'm wondering about. Is it too close to you all? Do you want it why does it always, yes, why does it always look like a bacterial infection? That's a really good question. Don't know. I do not know why it would look like that, but it kind of does. Well, at least it's colorful and rainbowy, right? It could be looking like a planetary like system like this, like Jupiter, Earth. Look at all these moons around Jupiter. What is these things? Surely those aren't moons. Are those supposed to be moons around Jupiter? Oh, wow, if they are, that's kind of wild. Satellites around it? Yeah. Um, hold on, you all. We got to get this refocused again. Yeah, let's keep on going. Yes, we are. This is so much better than the election, so that's why we're going to focus on this. And we have shared a lot of the FAA before. We have an FAA website on here. Playlist. Jupiter has many moons. Yes, Gina, Angela, Perla. Well, yeah, it does. And I don't see any that look like that. I don't. It's part of the solar system. Something else has a lot of moons. Y'all, let me just bring this thing over here under to the light too. If I can, let me just dust it off. It's got a lot of dust on it. Actually, when my son was in 3rd grade, he had one of these. And I picked this up at a secondhand store. It was a while back. Look at the moons around Uranus right here. Uranus. Look at all of them. I didn't know it had moons. Belinda. Juliet. Bianca. Are you got to be kidding? Are these the names of moons or satellites around Uranus? Bianca, Ariel, Miranda, Desandra? Oh my, Ophelia, Oberon, Juliet, Portia, Umbria. They sound like angels. Cressida, Rosalind, Titania, Puck, Belinda, Cordula, S1986U10. Wow. That is so wild, you. I didn't know that Uranus had that names like that. That is really. Let's look at this, you all. This is the south facing camera of the Wolf Creek Pass, and there's the sun. You can see it right there. There's like an airplane leaving a trail right there. If you're just tuning in, hello and welcome. Israel did it. They striked it on a military target in Iran right now. Well, now we striking right here on the FAA webcam with the Wolf Creek Pass. That's right. That's what we're doing. We're gonna do it. Yes, we are. And the devil's in the details. Is this truly Devil's Mountain or Devil's? Would you say it was? Yeah, I can't remember. But it looks like a great big tree, Devil's Chimney or something like this. We got this going on, you all. That's right. Light as a dove. Light as a dove. We got it all. God bless Israel. Okay, it went down. It went down, you all. See, this is where it's located. It's right here. See, they got the northern, just like this. Next to that, you got the Sequatchie Municipal Airport. It's in a mountainous region. It really is. Down here, you got other things, La Pala. Let's see. Ooh, Gina, honey, don't be doing that. Y'all don't let me do that. Let me do this. Let me flip me around like this. Let me see it. I'm going to shrink this because I want to make it bigger because I got to get that. Oh, I made it too big. I made it too big and I turned it into the blue water. Now, it does not want to, it will not want to come out of the blue water. It won't. I got to go back. I literally got to go back into the FAA now. Let me have to start it all over because once it gets that big, I can't unbig it. I can't make it not that big. I had to do it like this. Oh, yes. See, but it's still big over there, but I can shrink it down. Where on earth are we ended up at? way down here on the bottom. What is this over here? Can't I don't know this. Where are we at? Is that Africa? Okay, okay, that's Africa or Brazil or something. Okay, that's Africa. All right, so we need to come across the Atlantic and get over here into the United States is where we need to get. Let's get back over here in the United States of America and to the Republic for which it stands. Let's get over here and look at this right here. Okay, well, we can look at this. Oh, what happened? We never did make it down there, did we? Let's see if we can make it down there. Let's make this bigger. What's it like this? Okay. It looked like some of those things were going inside it. Let's see. It's at 547, if you can see it right here. Are these things going inside it? Did somebody say this is a ship? And if it's a ship, yes. They could be going inside it. You know what I was watching? I was watching The Return of the King. It was the cartoon movie. And you know what they leave on? What Bilbo leaves on? The white ships. They leave on the white ships. And I thought the white ships. It reminds me of the long white ships. The light ships. The light ships, the long white ships. They leave on the white ships, which is pretty cool with that. Oh, yes, you are. We're going to see it. Look at this. Let's go back to where it first starts showing up, you all. This is the southwest facing camera. Oh, Meeker, how did we, oh, we're on the, okay. We're still on the Wolf Creek Pass. If you're just tuning in, this is the FAA weather cams. They got cameras all over the world, scanning the skies, spanning the skies, and collecting data from anywhere they can. They're gathering it. They're looking for something too. And then, they're trying to get some weather information out there, but they're picking up stuff on their cameras, which is really good. You see me in your screen and it looked like a large ship. It did. It looked like a large ship. Let's look at this because this is pretty cool. I want to see if we can get the blue on. Think on this is Southwest camera. There it is. See, it's turning up blue like this. Why is it blue like this on this camera? See how it's coming through, which is really wild. And it looks like there's something behind it too. And we're looking at 1418, you all. Is this the planetary system, Nibiru? Is it a binary system? Because I'm sure, you know how they say, Nibiru or whatever it is, it has so many planets with it, right? Stars and things. Get this light out of the way. But they say it has a lot of planets with it, or moons or something. But I'm sure they don't have as many as these. Do you think it does? Because Jupiter has a lot, but this thing down here, I never knew it had names like this because we have singers who are Bianca, Juliet, Romeo and Juliet. Look at these names for these moons right here. Oh, we've already seen the movie Independence Day, is what we've seen. It came out into the solar system, and the ships was in the one big ship. Oh, they were? Oh. And each ship was detaching from the ship headed to each. When you lived in Wyoming, you would take photos of the mountains and show the family. You took photos of a large portals. Wow, that's really interesting. You'll be trying to get through here. I'm starting to get a hot flash. I really am. Look how that's overshadowing that. Wait, I hope my screen did not go out on me. Did it? Did my screen get darker on me or something? Okay, I don't want it to get darker on me because it could have tried to do that, you all, if you're just tuning in. The planetary system, a binary system that's up there in the sky. Some people say that Nibiru, it has like this iron oxide. Ooh, that looks like there's ships down there. Those are ships. Look at them. Let's invert them. There's white ships. They're white ships. It's not airplanes or nothing. No, it's not just clouds. No, these white ships, the long white ships, they cloak themselves in the clouds and they appear as clouds, but they're not really clouds. I want to make this thing go back on the pop. Okay, we got it on the pop. Because it looks better on the pop. You are trying to get this down here if we can. The movies told us a lot. I bet they did. Wow, look. They look like they're getting bigger. Well, on the Lord of the Rings, on the Return of the King, when Bilbo leaves with the elves, they get on the white ships and they sail away to the land beyond something. But I found that really interesting. They were white ships on the water. This is the other one. Okay, this thing is so big. Let me shrink it down. Look how massive that sun got. That looks really wild. There look like this. Look at that. Right there at the top of it, you all. Can you see it? Yes, we see it. That was the end of it. That was the end of that one. But it's this one right here. It's the Wolf Creek Pass one that you can see this thing so clear if you're just tuning in. And they do say this is the Nibiru thing. They really do. A lot of people look at this camera right here. And but where are the other ones? Truly, there must be a portal there. There is bound to be a portal. I believe that there's a lot of portals that open up in the skies around the world at specific times, but they can't really calculate exactly when they open up because you could have rips and fractures and stuff. And I think that's why they got those groups of satellites that fly around up there. We did a video on it. I think they have 3 satellites that scan above the earth looking for breaks in the earth's magnetic field and stuff to where there'd be like portals or something. I can't remember what it was because they were looking for a parallel world is what they were looking for coming through there. This is the closest you've ever seen this planet. Yeah, this is really good. They did it really good for us tonight. It's very clear there. I don't know what the weather's like, but it looks pretty clear there in Colorado. It does. Super, super clear. You all, please give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, this is why the end comes, because this comes. Oh yeah, iron oxide is iron oxide dust. It does look really wild. Um, and you know how like it was like a few years ago, all this red dust was blowing, and they said, "Oh, it's from the fires or it's from the Sahara Desert," and things like that. But what if it wasn't? Because this does make its way around in a great big oblong loop. The Nibiru system does. I got these going like that. You know, look at that. Oh, what do you think that is right there? Let me try to get it back a little more. Let's see if we can put a different filter on it, see if it looks different. Wow, look at it. This is the inverted mode. What if they're flying saucers? You think that's a ship? Hold on, y'all. That doesn't look like a normal cloud to me. Hold on, let me get it up here. It doesn't look like a normal cloud. It looks like a ship going into that planet. This is sepia. Let me see. Let me get the pop thing again. Let me get the Nor. Let me get the. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to the pop one. Well, it's not too poppy. That does look like one. It does look like a mothership. It's going inside there because it's not ended. See, if this was not going inside there, that would be extended beyond it. But it literally looked like, I got to take a screenshot of that. Let me flip it. Okay, y'all, hold on. I got to take a screenshot. We got to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to shrink it down. I'm going to get it. I'm going to say the Wolf Creek Pass. It's 1801. This is significant. So the number 1801, local 1801. It's the time stamp 1756, 2356. Let me flip around. I'm going to take a screenshot of it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to zoom it up and take a screenshot of it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in the edge detect. We're going to see what it looks like in the edge detect. How about we do that? We stick it in there. I'm going to bring up that movie maker thing and see what that looks like in the edge detect. That would be like kind of 3D or something like that. But this is like a planetary like system, Nibiru. It's not normal. You say, well, it's just a reflection in the sky. Well, it's reflecting what's up in the sky because there is something definitely up there, or it wouldn't be picking it up on the lens. That's the Crystal City, like Superman is I think my screen kind of hit okay, my night light came on. Okay, I fixed it. My screen kind of hit the night light. We're going to put a photo on here. We're going to go into the inverted mode. Oh, my this side of my nose is tickling, so that's a good sign from the spiritual realm. It is. It's good. Let me get over here to the screenshots. I want to bring that up. I want to see what that's going to look like in the inverted mode. Got it. I do got it. Let me bring it in here. You're gonna, okay. Okay, I got it. Let's look at it. So we're gonna put it in a filter if we can. Let's see if we can do this. I want to do a color crop and enhance it. Okay, we got it. We've got this, and this is what it looks like in the emboss. It's called the, where are we at? Well, it went. Okay, this is the emboss. See, you can see that there is something there. Definitely there's something there. There is layered, there's depth to it. Whatever this thing is in the sky, it's got some depth to it because it's got an impression that is showing up on it. And if I do the level of it, which I did, I smoothed this over here, did the level of it in the sky or something up there. That is a ship. Look at that. Okay, let's go to the, this is the inverted mode right here. This is what it's looking like. Wow. It's going right into there. What was that we were supposed to go? To magic. Okay. It's called the magic pen. Okay, this doesn't do it too much justice, but you can see that that looks like a crystal ball. No, it's got some depth inside it too. Look at that. It doesn't do that good of a thing for it. That's okay. This is a mirrored image of it too. Well, that looks really pretty. Another inverted image of it, the one kind. So we got some kind of planetary-like system up there in the sky. And before you say there's nothing up there, there definitely is something up there. If this is not up there, then these clouds or ships are not up there. Okay, they're up there. They're both up there in the sky because clouds are not reflections. Okay, they're not. And this is not a reflection. There's something up there in the sky, and it looks like a ship is going into it. Let's get back over there to it, yeah, because we want to see it. You see them up here in the sky? Just like this is there. Oh no, you all, look what I'm seeing. It looks like a face. Can you see it? Can you see it? Look like the top of the head is flat. There's an eye there slanted and an eye over here. And it's a man's face. Can you see it? Why are we seeing so many of these lately? Yes. There's an eye right there, an eye right there, the brow structure over there. His head is flat, like he's got his crew cut. Yeah. Can you all see it? Applebrooks, honey, how do we look over here? Is it blurry? Is it clear on your end? All summer till now, we have faces. Yes, the faces are increasing. That's right. We gotta check this stuff out because it's up there in the sky, and it's a whole lot better than the what is it? It looks good. Great. That's great. And you see the face right there. Right there. You know what? If you look Okay, how long was we without a sound? How long was that? That was Monarch Pass. How long was we without sound? Yeah, I was too busy looking at this, thinking, okay, well, they got this camera literally turned off. You cannot access the Monarch Pass. 1 minute, okay, that's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect. It shouldn't be off, but it was off. Let me see if I don't know what this thing is. No, this camera is out too. Why is that camera out? Sequashi Municipal Airport. Are their cameras out too? Okay, I think I was over there. Let's look over here, the Grand Junction Regional Airport. We're trying to get it in. They're all not going to show everything. That is a given. I can't really see it on here. I really can't. What is on this one right here? They got a really messy sky. If we were to look over here, it is truly kind of messy up here. Wow, why is it so messy? This looks like there could be a ship right up here. It really does, like the remnants of a massive ship. I thought I saw a massive ship under the sun. Is that a dragon? Right there. Part of a dragon's head. I mean, it's like right here. This area. It may not be. There looks like there's something in here. It's a dragon. Looks like a perfect disc. Let me see something. Okay, let me get this back over here to the pop. Did it pop it? Pop it. It kind of looked like a dragon. It really did. It's gone. If the dragons are to return, you know they're not going to want people to know about it. Look how they've got this sky going. This sky is an absolute mess, is what it is. They are hiding something up here because why do you need all these clouds looking like this? You may say, Gina, honey, that's just the normal storm clouds in the sky. Oh, I don't think it is. I really don't. Look at their face right there. Can you see it? They're peeking out. It's got the great big eyes, like an oval almond eye right here and here. You can even see the nose and the eye structure and the round head. There looks like there's one behind it too. What is going on up here? There is something in the sky. Y'all just tuning in. Hello. Yes. It's right in our face. There's something going on. I really believe that there is a thinning of the veils. Yes, hello. You are just tuning in. Welcome. We're looking at the FAA. We did come over here to what camera? This is the Northern Regional, the Grand Junction Regal. This is a Grand Junction Regal, but look at this right here in the sky showing itself. It is a face of a being right there. They can't even hide it. It's literally, I feel like the veil is thinning, is what it feels like. A thinning of the veil. It's in your face right there, making its face known. Now, some people can't see things like that. And when some people say, well, I can't really see that, sometimes their third eye is kind of like a little, covered, is what I would say. Just a tad bit covered. Not all the way, just a tad bit covered. Some people will never see it, but that's beside the point. You all, let's keep on looking. I want to see this mess over here that they got going in the sky. I want to see if there's another mess over here. It's not too bad. No, I want to go up here to the Meeker. Let's do the Meek. We're going to try to see if there's any other things in here. Well, this hasn't got nothing going with that. They literally haven't. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado, Rocky Mountains. They got it going. What is this? Okay, they just got a mess on. Okay, let's see what they got going, y'all, because you can't really find nothing except the Wolf Creek Pass is the best camera to see that a planetary-like system is what it is. And this is, you can still see something right there. There's definitely something out there. I mean, you can vaguely see it up there in the sky. There's like two objects, and it's probably more than two. Oh, there's something red down there. You see it? See that red object down there at the bottom? And it's not moving. That red object is staying down there at the bottom. You think we got the red and blue Kachinas here already, as the prophecy states? We could. I mean, I wouldn't say that we don't. This thing right here is going down. This sun is just like, ooh. That's a strange cloud. It really is a strange cloud at the Rocky Mountain International. If you are just tuning in, y'all, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to look at what's going on. And did you know that Jupiter had all these moons right here? You probably did. But did you know that Saturn or Uranus had all these moons and they got these women's names and stuff? Did you know that? I never knew it. You got so many, which is really different. And Neptune has got different names too, but I've never seen Nimrod. I thought it said Nimrod. Okay, you all, let's look. This cloud is really strange. I just want to look at it because it's too white. I think it's way too white to be a normal looking cloud. It looked like a ship that is literally, I feel like it's a ship that's cloaked in the clouds. It's good to investigate. I mean, it's so thick you wouldn't even be able to tell it. It's good to investigate what you see up here in the sky, even though it may just look like a cloud. It may be something more than a cloud because could be a flying saucer on its side is what it could be, a flying saucer on its side. And I really do mean that. I mean, like it's a flat disc up in the sky, and it could be like have some depth to it, like from the top to the bottom, but it's got that cloud cloaked all around it. Or it could be a long white ship cloaked. Oh, there's more, you all. There's more to this. Yes, you all. Look at that. More to this. There's more that's coming up. They're shrinking. They're shrinking at the 1759, 1751, 1759. Now they're fading away. Fading away into the other realm. That one's separated. Then it came back. What are they doing? What is this? Let me look at this. They could have something hiding up there. They really could. Let me just keep going through there. Okay, we're just going to look at there. Let's get back to the Wolf Creek Pass, you all. We're going to, because this is the one that has all the details on it. It truly does. The Wolf Creek Pass with this camera loop right here. If you're just tuning in, you want to see it up close. We got it up close right here. You can see it. This Nibiru system like this. Do we got the pop on here? Let's put the pop on here. Do you know what's the pop? The pop is a filter, and it literally like pops out the colors, which looks really great if you're just tuning in. And I'm going to try to, and I'm sorry this is in like portrait mode, but it's not in landscape mode, but that's kind of not in landscape mode itself either, but you're going to get it going on right here. This is, okay, can you focus, please? Okay, you got to go out and come back in and try to focus. Can you do that for us? Yes, you can. You know you can. Let's make it big. It disappears so fast, you all. Okay, let's see if we can like focus it. No, it doesn't want, it's not as clear. Okay. Now it looks shiny. It looks golden. It looks like it's got some golden. It's like that song, Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft. I never heard that song in my life until like 2018 when someone said, there was a song that they talked about and they sung it. And this is in Colorado at the Wolf Creek Pass. You can see something's going on right here with it. Yeah. It would look like kind of like a soap bubble or a bacteria or something like that, but it's actually up in the sky. Just like the sun is up in the sky, this is in the sky. It is just so wild. Peace be unto you too. I think we need a lot of peace within us. We do, truly. And down below is the devil's something. The devil's something is down in it. See if I get it like this, you all. You want to look at it. It's really pretty. Probably deadly too. Pretty, and it's deadly if you're just tuning in, you all. This is wild. Oh my gosh. Does not the time feel like it's literally flown by today? It's already been on here for 42 minutes. Time is really speeding up so fast. It truly is. It looks like it's green underneath. Yeah, it does. It does remind you of that. Look at that. And there's that ship that's going into the side. That is a ship. It's a white ship's going into it. We didn't get the next frame, so we want to see if there is another frame in this. Okay, this is going above it. Okay, there's something up there. Now we've got this stuff right here. It's going in front of it. What if these, what if they had like holes that they go in, and then they can come out like great big openings? Does that not look like a flat spot there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You think this is an 8-sided object hose right there? Because they look kind of wild right there. They do. This is the Wolf Creek Pass. It's in the sky. It's like a Nibiru-like system. Yeah. Maybe it's an angel. It looks like the Death Star. You say the Death Star? Do you mean the Star Wars, the moon thing? Is that what you mean? The atmosphere must be perfect. Perfecto mundo. Let's look at it, you all. Okay, let's look at it again because these are really, 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 really good images here. It's a Friday night, and I ain't seen the moon for a while. And the moon's, did someone ever mention, are we going to have a new moon on Halloween? It's probably going to be some kind of rituals going on too. It's the dwarf sun is near the moon. Really? It seems like a spaceship. Yeah, it could be. When I looked at it, I thought it's like miniature donut-shaped UFOs up there too. It's Star Wars. Okay, it ended. Oh, look at it. This is the end one. It's fading off. It's fading off into the distance. Look at that. Look at that. It's fading away. How do you know it's not Project Bluebeam? Well, what comes to my mind when people talk about Project Bluebeam, I believe that Project Bluebeam does exist, but I believe that some people have put that out there as a psyop to make people think that when they see ships in the sky and stuff like that, that they're not real. It's just Project Bluebeam. That way they'll dismiss it like, what was it, the Battle for Los Angeles or something like that? No, I believe that that existed, where those ships came. This is how I see they could use the Project Bluebeam. Totally dismiss it. Oh, they're these UFOs that you see in the sky. It's just Project Bluebeam. They're not real. Oh, we're not having an alien invasion. They're not real. It's just all holographic and things like that. I don't think so. And besides, it's going to have a real world effect regardless. Regardless is what I've got to say. Regardless. But I do believe that they use Project Bluebeam for everything. Everything. It's Project Bluebeam. It's Project Bluebeam. Gina, you captured UFOs. Oh, it's Project Bluebeam. Excuse me. No, it's not Project Bluebeam. Everything is not Project Bluebeam. That's how I feel about it. Everything is not. But so people, a lot of people are so, they feel very free to use that word and totally dismiss it because everybody else is using that word. It's Project Bluebeam. It's Project Bluebeam. And there is the thing, oh, we're going to have a fake alien invasion. What if it's not fake? What if it's real? That's my thing. What if it's truly real? Because those UFOs do exist. There's been people who have been abducted. There's been people who have had, they've been used as a breeder to breed with these other life forms. They've had their ovum taken, their sperm taken, their eggs taken. There's different species of beings. They're not Project Bluebeam. They're actually in existence. These things and their craft in the sky. Yeah, even like in what was it? Where was this place at? These children on the playground. They saw this spaceship. Was it glowing orange or something? And all these kids went out there and they saw it and they saw the being on it. No, this is real. And it's like the cubes. They would say the cubes. No, the cubes are real too. The black cubes. They've been around for a long time. And the eggs are real too. The egg-shaped ships. Those are also real. I do not believe that that's Project Bluebeam. I think Project Bluebeam is something they want to throw out there to throw people off the tracks to make people doubt. That's what I think. I believe it. I'm not going to say I think it. I believe it. It's to throw people off the tracks. They don't want you to know that there is a other life other than humans. Now, granted, we have technology, but where did we get all the technology that we have? Truly, and when these pilots say they have these ships that are flying faster than they can fly, they zip right by them and they're no match for them. None. They can't keep up with them. And there's something about the hollow earth. There's something about the middle earth. There's something about beings inside the earth. There's something going on. And I believe in the near future, we're going to hear more about this something going on. And with the thing of they live, and you got the reptilians and stuff, they live. I believe that's a documentary too, because they're all around. They truly are. What on earth? This is look like some windows up there in this interdimensional ship. If you're just tuning in, we're at the Wolf Creek Pass. This is a south-facing camera. This is the best camera they got. If you ever want to see a planetary-like object, and some say that it's a ship. Nibiru is a ship that comes around, is what they say. But it's pretty cool looking. The colors are so vibrant, absolutely vibrant looking. You may not think so, but I think they're pretty cool. They look really nice. It's the Wolf Creek Pass thing, you all. I am going to go. It's getting kind of late. I've been on here for 49 minutes. It's going to be 50 minutes now. The time has literally flown by. But did you know that we got some, Mars only has 2. Give me about, if I turn this light out, you're not going to be able to see it because that is not going to work. I'm going to see this right here, you all. We got some Mars. Mars has, they got 2 things. What do they got? They got the Phobos and the Demos. And then you've got Jupiter with all these moons. Ilera, Carmi, Adreli, Callisto, Anzina, Warrior Princess, Callisto. She was funny. She was so funny. She was. I liked looking at her because she was. Okay, so they use that name with Callisto, you all. This is the moons of Jupiter, Lo, Leda, Thebe, Ganymede, Europa, Himalaya, Lasithia, Anarchy, like Anakin. Anakin, like Anakin on Star Wars. Is that what it was? Anakin, Anarchy? You have to try to think of where they get all these names at. Amathea, Amalthea, Metis, like Meta, I don't know. Phasphia and Sinope. When I see Sinope, I think of, let's see, the Jupiter's, Neptune's moons. I haven't looked at this yet, you all. We got Nereid, Proteus, Triton, Thalassa, Despina, Naiad, Galatea, and Lanessa. Wow, these are just, oh my gosh, you all. We got to look at all of these moons right here if you're tuning in. Saturn's got a lot of Epimetheus, Titan, Hyperion, Phoebe, Enceladus, Helene. Hey, that's what the hurricane was. Was that hurricane not Helene? The hurricane that went through North Carolina and Florida and stuff, was that Helene? Was that what it was? Helene? One of the moons of Saturn? Imagine that. Yeah, let's look at this. You look. Callisto, Mimas, Lapitius, Rhea, like Rhesus monkey, Janus, Pandora box. Wow, Pan, Atlas. Oh, the star Atlas, the comet Atlas. Thetis and Dione, Prometheus and Calypso. Wow, Prometheus, you all. Did you all know all that? Yeah, he's over here looking at the FAA. This is what we're supposed to be looking at, but I'm looking at this thing. Prometheus. Prometheus, you all. Oh my goodness gracious. Prometheus. Wow. And Uranus, Imbria, Portia, Juliet, Ophelia, Obernon, Desdemona, Miranda, Ariel, Bianca, Uranus. Why do they have to say Uranus the 16th? Are these really, are these really the names of the moon? Why would it be Uranus the 16th? Uranus the 17th? Cordelia S 1986 U10? Belinda and Puck and Titania, like titanium, like the Titanic. Rosalind, like Rosalind. I want to say Roswell. Chrysidia, Umbriel, and Portia. Look at that. And Pluto has Chiron. Is that Chiron? Oh, no, that's Charon. The asteroid belt, you all. We got Earth and Mercury. They don't even got it. We just got a moon, and it's called the moon. Why doesn't our moon have a name like these other things? Okay, that's really interesting. Is it looking this right here? I don't know who gave them the names. Are those names the real names? Because that's really interesting to know. Who gave them the names? It's the first estate of the fallen angels. It did kings. It did Kingu. Did it do Kingu, Carol Smith? Wow. Yeah, you all. So we was over here on the FAA and was looking at that. Why did they have to give the Prometheus? Who gave the planets? Y'all, we can look at this really fast. You're just tuning in. I know it's Friday night. Who gave the planets? Who named the planets? Who named the moons on the planets? Who did it? Oh, we're going to see it. So it's the International Astronomical Union, the IAU. This is what the generative AI said. Is responsible for naming the moons in our solar system. The IAU, Working Group for Planetary System Nomenclature, has been responsible for naming the moon since 1973. So they never even had the names. They never even had the names to them. Let's look at this. The IAU's naming conventions are based on tradition and history, and many moons are named after the mythological characters from the Greek or Roman mythology. For example, the moons of Mars are named after horses, Phobos and Deimos, who pulled the chariot of the Roman god of war. Mars, Uranus, moons are named after the characters from Shakespeare's play and Alexander Pope's poetry. The IAU will only name the smallest moons if they are significant scientific interest. Before giving off an official name, every new moon is given a number. For example, the first satellite discovered at Saturn in 2009 was named S2009S1. Well, I don't see it nowhere. I don't see it nowhere. I really don't. Where is it? Where is that, you all? That's okay. We don't have to worry about it. I am going to go. This is, we've been over here on the FAA. It's like the Nibiru system. And they've been really interesting about those moons. Really is. It makes me thinking Uranus and Bianca. I want to type it in. Uranus, Bianca. Oh, it's a satellite. Look at it. Bianca is an inner satellite of Uranus. It was discovered from the images taken by Voyager 2 on January 23rd of 1986 and was given the temporary designation S1986U9. It was named after the sister of Catherine on Shakespeare's play, The Taming of the Shrew. There it is. Wow, this is really what. There is a moon called the Queen of the Fairies. Titania, the Queen of the Fairies in William Shakespeare's 16th century. Why, with the Midsummer's Night's Dream, Titania. This is weird. All of that is weird, you all, but now we know a little bit more. We do. I am going to go. I am. Thank you for watching, y'all. Please give this video a thumbs up. It's wild. I bet Shakespeare is a whole lot more than we realize. A whole lot more. It's fine. Yeah. I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you, Apple Brooks Honey. If there's any other moderators, thank you. And thank you all for your comments. It's been a really fast live stream. It's went by so fast. It has super fast, but it's really interesting and it's very educational. It was. Yeah. The series had a lot of references to space Shakespeare too. Wow, Star Trek: The Next Generation. That is interesting. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. Love you.